Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we will be doing the review for this budget-oriented television from Woo. This is a 32-inch LCD television, and I'll have a lot of sample video footage for you guys, and I was very surprised with its performance. So let's get on with the review. So this is how the box actually looks, and it says that it's a LED television, but no, the panel is still a LCD, just the backlighting is LED, and this is a 32-inch television. It's just a HD ready, that means it's a 720p panel, but I did check it with some sources with 1080i, and even with Xbox One it works, but the native panel is a 720p panel, that's why HD ready. And this is a budget oriented television, and I purchased this from Flipkart for 13,500. It has two HDMI ports, it also has PC connectivity and USB. So let's have a closer look. It's not a very thin television, as you can see, and the body construction is entirely made up of plastic. Moving to connectivity, it has one USB port on the side, component inputs, AV inputs, and it also has two HDMI inputs, but they are here at the bottom, so it's a little bit difficult to switch, but two HDMI inputs, and we also have a VGA input, and you can connect your cable and stuff. Apart from that, we also get this basic manual and some instruction stuff, and we also get this remote, and this remote is entirely made up of plastic. So it doesn't feel that high quality, but gets the job done. It has all the controls that you would typically need, but again, it's a plastic build quality that we are getting, and it runs on two AAA batteries, and the batteries were also supplied in the package. There is also the wall mount that came within the package, and you can call up the Woo guys for a free installation. I got it installed within a day. Now let's have a look at the television itself. So I have connected it to Tata Sky. This is standard definition, and we have some user mode, dynamic, that's the brightest, standard, and we also have mild and user. I feel the standard is the best. The speaker volume was surprisingly loud. Let me show you. It was really loud. I didn't expect this.
This festive season, drive home the new BMW Gran Turismo.
Now let me actually show you some sample footage with Tata Sky HD, and as you can see, with HD channels the clarity improves quite a bit, and I was sort of surprised how clear it is with the HD channels. As you can see, it's really clear, and wanted to show you how it handles dark scenes, because many of the budget oriented televisions have problems in dark scenes and contrasty situations, and the performance certainly exceeded my expectations. But in viewing angles, it's just okay. If you're around center area, it's very good. But again, at acute angles, it starts to fade a little bit, because it's not an IPS panel. It's still a VA panel. But in terms of sharpness and color reproduction, as you can see, this TV does very good with HD channels, as you can see, and these are some of the other picture modes that you can play around with, and as you can see, I'm outputting it at 1080i and still it's working. One thing that I did not find in the settings is that there is no easy way to adjust the backlighting. Yes, the brightness is there, but you can't actually control the backlighting. You can also connect USB thumb drives or hard drives to the USB port and play stuff. For example, let me show you some sample stuff. And it plays even 1080p video. This is a 1080p feed, and in terms of compatibility, I would say the compatibility was decent. It could play 80% of the video file formats that I checked worked fine, but some were unsupported. But again, this is the same case with many of the other televisions also that I have checked. But most of the popular formats like MP4, AVI, and even most of the MKV file formats played fine, as you can see. And also in terms of picture quality, as I've mentioned, it's actually pretty good on this Woo panel. Also, the interface of USB was pretty responsive. I also connected to the Xbox One gaming console and did some online gaming, and let me actually show you the footage. And as you can see, it runs really well with even the Xbox, and as you can see, the color reproduction, again, it was very good, and I did not notice any lagginess while playing any games with Xbox One. This is online multiplayer that I was doing, and I had no issues. The only nitpicking if I have to do would be that as it does not allow you to adjust the actual backlighting, sometimes in bright areas, the panel can be overly bright. So what do I feel about this VU television? As I have told you, I didn't have a lot of expectations when I got this. As I've told you, I got it from my office. So my requirement was very limited. I'm going to connect a Chromecast and use it like that to cast some stuff. But I was very surprised with the actual performance that we got on the television. In fact, the two criteria that are great for any television, that is the picture quality and sound quality. Here, this VU television exceeded my expectations considering the price point at which it sells. In fact, I would say it was better than what I expected in terms of visual quality, and also the sound quality was surprisingly loud for such a small television. And in terms of I would say picture quality, if I have to rate it, yes, some of the Samsung televisions, for example, I even have a 32-inch Samsung television, but that's costing a lot more, has slightly better picture quality, but in sound department this VU was better. So if you again compare the cost, that's around 13,500 for this television. For picture quality, I have to give it a rating of 8, and overall I would say, considering the price point, I have to rate it 8.5 out of 10. The things that I do not like about this television is it's very plasticky, and also the remote control feels very plastic and cheap. But in terms of picture quality and sound quality, it certainly exceeded my expectations. I also checked online. I purchased this one from Flipkart. I'll have the link. Again, use my link if you're going to purchase this television. It does help the channel. On Amazon, there is also this TCL brand. Its pricing is also very similar to this one, so you can also check out that. But again, I can't comment about that television because I haven't tested the same. So again, guys, I hope you found this video review helpful, and if you found it helpful, and if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.